Joining me now from His and Hers is the Hers, Jemele Hill. Thank you so much for being here. You're in Los Angeles.
In person.
In person, hanging out in my city. Welcome.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's interesting because we hear David and Danny talking about Lamar Jackson, and you and I had this conversation. I don't know if you guys are on the Twitter, but over the weekend, Michael Vick obviously watching the game.
This is a refreshing change.
So what is it that Michael Vick sees in Lamar, and for him to say, because I thought the kid was dynamic.
Oh,
it's his to lose.
He's unbelievable, and I think people look at he was the best player in every game he played in. And I'm not saying that won't be the case with Lamar Jackson. It was just different. We got to be careful, Cari, not to anoint people every time that they have a great game.
I had him at the Hall. No,
did you? You had the jacket already waiting?
So speaking of Vick, he was on a list. We're talking about viable quarterbacks that could play it because we've seen some people go down. Jimmy Garoppolo. Maybe he doesn't return before Brady's suspension is up. Do you see Michael Vick returning to the league, perhaps as a
wait? In what league?
The National Football League.
To play what sport?
To throw the ball.
Oh, football.
Yeah, that.
Really?
She's saying.
See now,
not so much.
Now I go the other side of it. Michael Vick, heck of a player. He shouldn't wait by the phone. I don't think that call's coming.
You don't think that he could be just that veteran presence? It's a wrap?
No.
Right,
it's a wrap for Mike.
Okay, so that's why he's anointing others, because he's ready. All right, to some serious news this over the weekend. Jemele, the Pro Football Hall of Fame has listened, said that they are unlikely to change their process because I think they're getting into the I's and the T's of it all, meaning it's almost too much minutia. They know that it won't happen, so I guess they're keeping it that way. I appreciate you sharing your perspective.
All right, well, when you're not busy doing the SportsCenter thing, maybe show me around LA, show me how to have some fun. Because I know you don't know anything about it.
I don't know anything about the city. I'm gonna actually try to have you on the show all this week since you're just right down the hall.
Oh, some more work.
Yeah, you like it. I love it. Jemele Hill, ladies and gentlemen of His and Hers SportsCenter, coast to coast. Back in a moment. Vogue, check it out. Meanwhile, we're not talking Vogue. We're talking about sports with one Michael Rappaport. Let's stay on Cam for just a moment.
Yes.
That hat that he had on.
Yes.
Cam is known for pushing it a little bit, right? Crossing.
And his barbershop quartet
Yes,
hat.
and his look. Meanwhile, okay, I do want to ask you about this, right?
Yes.
So we're in Los Angeles. There is some football here to be played, and I want to talk about it.
Was that football yesterday?
You know what? Listen, I know that it wasn't exciting in terms of putting points up, but didn't you feel the excitement of football being back in Los Angeles finally?
Los Angeles is a great sports town.
And yesterday were the Emmys. You asked me offset. He goes, "Did you do any Emmy things yesterday, Cari?" And I'm like, "Nah, I ain't got time for that. I got a job to do. I have to watch sports all day." Actor Ty Burrell, huge Rams fan. He was at the Coliseum yesterday afternoon, but he also was nominated for an Emmy. TMZ caught up with him to ask him his take on sports. Emmys love football. Take a listen. You
got to give it away
one or the other.
Come on, Cari.
One or the other.
Oh, let's go with the Knicks. I'm here on sports, and I'll go with the Knicks. I'm winking.
I
want the Knicks. I want the Knicks.
Oscar over them winning a chip?
No, I said I want the Knicks to win a chip. I want Gray down the streets of Fifth Avenue.
Okay, well, I'm glad that you knocked that out of your ear. Let's move on. So yesterday, you see Odell Beckham Jr.?
Oh, yeah.
Let's take a look at this video, ladies and gentlemen.
Dropping the baby. Man, you have no touchdowns. We picked you first in our fantasy drafts, and you're dropping babies. You can't drop babies and be the first pick in the fantasy. It doesn't work like that, especially for not New York.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
How you feeling, Cari?
I feel the passion. I understand what you're saying.
Odell's got to watch it.
Okay. From one Michael Rappaport. Lastly, Jimmy Garoppolo. What are you thinking? Knocked out